All right, welcome back to the channel. Man, Bud Crawford might have just lost another opportunity to fight a top welterweight in Yordenis Ugas because the WBA is going to order him to fight for the WBA regular title. Man, I don't think there's been a time I've been more upset about a guy getting a title shot. Let's talk about that in this video. All right, welcome back, welcome back. So we back on this boxing again, another day, another boxing conversation. So before I get into the video though, please make sure that if you're not subscribed, I appreciate you subscribing. And you can hit the bell icon so you can get notified of when we release more videos. Also, thank you to everybody that supports on the Patreon. Thank you to everybody that supports as a channel member and in the live streams through the super chats and the cash apps and things. Thank you guys so much for your support. Thank you for all the people that ride with me, that appreciate, that I give my opinion. And sometimes you're going to like my opinion. Sometimes you're not going to like my opinion. But if you watch this channel, you're going to get my opinion. And that's just what it is, man. And I ain't shy about it. So thank you guys that come along for the ride with me. Now, Terence Crawford, man, is the WBO welterweight champion of the world and the #1 pound for pound fighter in the world. In this video, I will not explain again why he's the #1 pound for pound fighter in the world, other than to say in the 4 scoring criteria of boxing, he has the best representation or the best all-around skill set between those 4 things the 4 criteria in which you score a round in boxing. He has the best combination of those things, in my opinion. And also, as you watch my videos, please recall and understand, if you knew this before, please recall. If you did not know it before, please understand that I give my opinion on this channel. Now, my opinion on this matter is that Terence Crawford just lost out on an opportunity, or I lost out, or fans of Terence Crawford that want to see Terence Crawford put to rest any type of conversation about the level of his competition. Fans that want to see that have lost, I think, because Yordenis Ugas has been ordered to fight for a belt that was stripped from Alexander Putin at welterweight. Now, this is not a major championship belt, right? This is the WBA regular title, which sits underneath the WBA super title. It's important for people to understand that. Many people, especially if you're new to the sport of boxing, it's very hard. Unlike any other sport, it really is very difficult to know who the champion is. In football, all you need to know is who won the Super Bowl. In basketball, all you got to know is who won the NBA Finals. And there you go, that's your champion. If you want to know who the Eastern Conference champion is, you just need to know who the Eastern Conference team that was in the championship, in the finals, right? Or the West Coast. That's all you need, right? That's all you need. But the only thing important is who the champion is. In boxing, we don't have that. We've got a bunch of weight classes, right? The WBA, just a bunch of weight classes, excuse me. A bunch of sanctioning bodies, right? And those sanctioning bodies have multiple champions. So just at 147 pounds, you have Errol Spence Jr., who's the WBC, the IBF. You have Manny Pacquiao, who's the WBA. You have Terence Crawford, who's the WBO. And now you have Yordenis Ugas, right? And whoever it is going to fight for the WBA regular title. So Manny Pacquiao is the WBA super champion, and whoever went, Yordenis Ugas, let me just put it this way. Yordenis Ugas is about to be the WBC, regular champion, because ain't nobody they're matching him up against going to beat Yordenis Ugas. And Yordenis Ugas, the bad thing about that, and I don't mind him getting that for him. I think Yordenis, even though I don't always agree with what pops out of Yordenis Ugas's mouth. Hey man, like I said, man, people got a right to their opinions, and I got my right to agree with you or not. I don't always like what pops out of Yordenis Ugas's mouth, but that dude can fight, right? There's a lot of people that say that they think that he beat Sean Porter. The first time I watched it, I was like, nah, Sean Porter won that. When somebody sent me back, when somebody said, nah, Fanon. By the way, my name is not Fanon. So I know some of you guys out there that are obsessive want to believe my name is Fanon. My name is not Fanon. Fanon International Boxing is the name of the channel. But people call me Fanon, which is short for the channel. Fanon International Boxing, named after Frantz Fanon, who is if you don't know who Frantz Fanon is, go pick it up and read about it. Read about him, you'll learn a lot. But anyway, dang, I lost my train of thought. Ugas, however, yeah, they said, yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, go back and watch the Ugas fight, Fanon. So I went back and watched the Ugas fight, and I was like, yeah, I can see it. I can see what people are saying. Yeah, there's a lot of body shots landing there, man. He's walking down. He's trying to walk Sean Porter down. He's taking it to Sean Porter. Yeah, man, I could see how people would score that fight for Yordenis Ugas. And if he's able to do that to Sean Porter, that tells you right there that he's a world-class fighter, man. And this guy versus the last guy that Terence Crawford fight, which is Ugas Kalvanakis, who was coming off of a very sketchy fight. I think it was a draw against Ray Robinson. Not that Ray Robinson isn't a good fighter, because I think Ray Robinson is a very good fighter, man. And Ray Robinson also deserves more shots at these championships and a chance to get a fight, because, I think I'm sure Ray Robinson got a loss on his record, but dude is a legit fighter, man. Anyway, so Yordenis Ugas is going to be the best, in my opinion. That's the best option for Terence Crawford, because number one, he's not that expensive, right? Because he would be looking for a title shot, right? And he doesn't have a lot of drawing power or have a history of getting big paydays like Manny Pacquiao or Sean Porter or Keith Thurman or Danny Garcia. Yordenis Ugas ain't seen $1 million. I don't know if Yordenis Ugas has seen $600,000, right? But so he's not in that pay range. He's less expensive than, say, an Amir Khan. He's less expensive than Kell Brook. He's the least expensive. He's the least expensive, highest quality fighter that you could get for Terence Crawford to fight. But now that if he gets his hands on a WBA regular belt, right, and considers that to be, a real championship, and he takes that to get his hands on a real belt, what he considers to be a real belt, that takes away the opportunity of him getting the fight against Terence Crawford. Now, as far as some people might say, well, shouldn't Yordenis Ugas, understand that the WBA belt is not a real belt, and shouldn't he pass that up to fight Terence Crawford? Well, my answer to that is yes and no. Yes, he should know it's not a real belt. Yes, he should want to fight Terence Crawford, because Terence Crawford is the better fighter, is a great fighter, and will really set him up, for other fights within the PBC. But also, the WBO ain't any more legitimate than the WBA regular title, to tell you the truth. I mean, because if you look at how the WBA, you just look at who the champions are for the WBA and how that WBO belt dang sure gets passed from one top ranked fighter to another top ranked fighter, unless because I don't think that there's any PBC fighters with the WBO belt. I don't know. I'm sure there might be some that are ranked, but I don't see any of the top. I just don't see anybody other than any top fighter from the PBC, of which there are more than there are in any other promotional or / managerial / whatever broadcast network platform, whatever you want to call what the PBC is, right? None of their top fighters have a WBO belt. And I don't know if any of them have even fought for the WBO belt. So, yes, the WBA regular is not a major championship belt, but it's really questionable whether or not you should consider the WBO a major championship belt. It certainly doesn't do any good for boxing for the WBO to be considered a belt. I think, hey man, first one hired, last one fired, last one hired, first one fired, okay? So simple way, that would be my simple equation to get rid of all of these sanctioning bodies. Last one hired, first one fired. WBO got to go. Then the IBF got to go. Then the WBC's got to go. And then you got to rename and reform the WBA. That would be a simple way of a straightforward way of fixing all the sanction and bodies problems. The only problem though is that the IBF really is the one that executes their rules the most consistently. So, it's just a big mess. I'm happy for Yordenis Ugas. I think he does deserve the title fight, but I can't get off of this as well. Dog, Alexander Putin tested. I knew Alexander Putin tested positive sometime last year. Why is it taking till like this week for them to come out with a B sample? I mean, dude, test the A sample. If it's bad, test the B sample. As a matter of protocol, just right away. Test the A, then test the B. The amount of because you take both samples at the same time. So test them both at the same time before you even tell anybody what happened. Like, well, we tested the A and the B sample. We're not going to ask for people's special requests to get a B sample tested. No, you gave us an A sample, you gave us a B sample. The A sample turned out dirty. So once the A sample turned out dirty, we took the B sample, we tested the B sample, and the B sample turned out dirty. So both your samples turned out dirty. Holla at you. See you in 5 years. See you in 5 years, man. Maybe with extenuating circumstances, we can cut it down to 2. Okay, so if you say, reasonably that you swallowed something from your boyfriend and your boyfriend was on, okay, all right, we ain't got to suspend you for 5 years. But we'll see you the year after next, homie. Okay, we'll see you the year after next because something got to go. But anyway, that's my take on the matter. You let me know what you think. And with that, I'm out. Peace.